In a faraway land nestled between dark woods and misty hills, there lay a village called Whispering Village. It was a place where shadows danced under the moon and strange whispers carried on the wind. The villagers rarely ventured outside after dark, for fear of the eerie noises that filled the night air. One autumn evening, a curious boy named Arif moved to the village with his family. He had heard the stories, but was far too brave to believe them. Arif loved exploring new places, so one evening, when the sun dipped below the hills and the village fell quiet, he decided to sneak out and see what made Whispering Village so mysterious. As he wandered through the cobbled streets, he noticed that every house had its curtains tightly drawn and doors bolted shut. The air grew colder, and Arif felt a chill run down his spine. But he pushed on, determined to uncover the village's secrets. He walked towards the old, abandoned windmill that stood at the edge of the village. As he approached, he heard a faint whisper in the wind. At first, it sounded like the rustling of leaves, but soon it turned into words. "Turn back! Turn back!" Arif stopped in his tracks and looked around, but no one was there. Gathering his courage, he continued to the windmill. When he reached its entrance, the door creaked open on its own. Arif stepped inside, and suddenly the wind picked up, and the whispers became louder, echoing through the empty building. Inside, Arif found strange carvings on the walls, images of people in shadows. But as he touched one of the carvings, the room grew icy cold, and he felt a presence behind him. He spun around and saw a shadowy figure, with glowing eyes and a cloak that seemed to blend into the darkness. The figure whispered, "Why have you come here, boy? This is a place of lost voices, of stories untold." Arif, trying to keep his voice steady, asked, "Who are you, and why do you haunt this village?" The figure stepped closer, and Arif could see that it wasn't just a shadow. It was the ghost of an old villager. He spoke of a time when the village was full of life and laughter. But one stormy night, a mysterious mist covered the village, and the people began to disappear one by one, until only their whispers remained. "They call to you, to warn you, to save you from the same fate," the ghost said with a sad smile. "But now that you are here, you must help break the curse." Arif realized that the only way to free the village was to find the source of the mist. He followed the ghost's directions to a hidden cave deep in the forest. Inside the cave, he found an ancient stone with a glowing symbol. Arif placed his hand on it, and with a flash of light, the mist vanished. The ghostly whispers faded, and the villagers slowly emerged from their homes, no longer afraid. The village was free at last, and though Arif never forgot the chilling encounter, he knew he had saved Whispering Village from its curse. From that day on, the village was peaceful, and Arif was known as a boy who braved the whispers and restored life to a place lost in shadows.